slay. So, as I'm recording this, my internet is not working, so I will not be able to upload this until later. So this is going to be a late video, and I apologise. I really am sorry. Just nothing I can do about my uni internet. It's unbelievable. Been having problems for like 2 weeks. It's annoying. I won't bore you with the details, but I just wanted to explain why this is so late and wanted to apologise. Okay, let's get good. So, one person wanted me to do a bit of rambling, so I thought I would show you this book I got and ramble and read what's in it with a little bit page turning obviously and a little bit of tapping. Depends what I'm doing. Okay. Let's get started. So, here's the book. It's called The Book of Beasts, Colour and Discover. On the back it says, a compendium of fantastical creatures, mythical monsters, and awesome beasts to colour and discover. Embark on a journey across ancient lands and civilizations, through earth, wind, water and fire, to find beasts from myth and folklore, from griffins to dragons to wicked whales and snake-haired gorgons. There are over 90 creatures to discover. In the back it has like the Kraken from Pirates of the Caribbean eating a ship. See? I got this from Heyy. It was one of those, if you buy something and then you buy this, it's so much off. Because the price on the back says $12.99, but I got it for £2, so. Okay, first pages, really cool. Ooh, they're all coloured in. They're different kind of beasts. Don't ask me to name them, I won't be able to. Okay, let's turn it over. Let's turn it over. So it's just a page, and then the title page, which gives you an illustrator, which is Angela Reza. It's then written and edited by Johnny Marks, designed by Jack Lucas. Sounds like a Welsh name. full of marvellous monsters, from man-eating giants and enormous elephants. Oh no, enormous elephant-catching birds, to majestic, kind-hearted beasts. Legendary creatures come in all shapes and sizes. Some of the animals in this compendium were forged in the fears and imaginations of ancient civilizations, while others were probably based on real-life creatures that the early explorers had never seen before. The creatures in this book have been compiled and categorized into 4 chapters, each focusing on a different element: earth, wind, water, and fire. This is a colouring book, so it says colour in the striking pictures of each fantastical beast, then turn the page to find out about fascinating legends and stories surrounding them. So, the first chapter is Earth. Have this kind of lizard creature. It's a little paragraph to read to you. Earth. Woods and caves can be scary places, especially at night time, when all sorts of nocturnal creatures come out to hunt and owls can be heard hooting in the trees. In medieval fairy tales and folk tales, forests are often depicted as dangerous and disorientated environments. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. Full of evil witches who cast dark spells, strange beasts that dwell in the treetops and otherworldly spirits, fairies and nymphs. Long before the invention of the compass, satellite navigation systems and Google Maps, my favourite, jungles and forests were extremely easy to get lost within. Navigating by stars at night time was almost impossible, especially in the dense foliage. Travellers would often stick close to the streams or attempt to track using the position of the sun. Because of the difficulty associated with travelling through the woods, people began to perceive woods and forests as unforgiving, foreboding places. Tales of people going missing become commonplace, and rumours of strange creatures and animals that lived within the woods began to surface. It was an all doom and gloom though. Some woods were filled with kind, benevolent souls that wouldn't harm a fly, let alone a human. Creatures like tree nymphs, unicorns, talking trees and fauns were all forest dwellers. They're more likely to help than hinder. Have a look at these earthly beasts and see if you can work out which are friends and which are foes. So, on the page next to it is this. So you have down here it says troll. And up here on the tree limb it says jackalope. Up here, this little guy says imp. In the other corner here it says dryad. And here it says werewolf. And then finally, this big guy here, it says a lovely page on each animal that we just mentioned on the other page. So let's go. Which one do you think? This one. Let's go for the imp. I need to do the imp. Imps are mischievous little creatures. They're extremely fond of playing pranks and causing destruction and disruption. Trying to put those two words together. Silly of me. Two imps once entered Lincoln Cathedral in England. They tripped up the bishop, smashed the tables, chairs, windows, and relics before running away. Considering that was so short, should we do another? Just one. Let's do the dryad, because we know what owls are. Dryads are also known as wooden nymphs. They're extremely shy creatures, often hiding at tops of tall trees or within their trunks. Some nymphs called hamadryads were bound to specific trees. If the tree was harmed or killed, the wood nymph would also feel pain or die. The most famous wood nymph was called Eretheis. She lived in an oak tree and carried a musician called Orpheus. She died, however, when a snake bit her. Lovely. Then we have the talking tree, jackalope, the troll, the werewolf. The talking tree is the biggest one. And on the next page for turnover, there's some more creatures. There's 4 of them. There's a sphinx in this corner. There's an Erymanthian bull. And it has Catoblepas. Strange name. And a quillin. Fine, now turn to the next page. Another info page. 4 creatures are mentioned. Let's go for the Erymanthian bull. Really like the word Erymanthian. Don't ask me why. The Greek hero Hercules was a set of series of 12 labours, challenges, by a king called Eurystheus, spelled Eurystheus. Just guess how that's spelled. For Hercules' 4th labour, Eurystheus asked him to bring him back a fabled Erymanthian bull. This hog was the largest, strongest, and most ferocious of its kind. To make the challenge even more difficult, the swine had to be captured alive. Hercules sought the counsel of his good friend Pholus, a centaur that lived in the woods. Pholus recommended that Hercules attempt to tie the bull by driving it deep into the snow drift in the mountains. Heeding this advice, Hercules set off into the wilderness. When Hercules returned from his successful trip with the bull bound over his shoulder, he showed the king the beast. The cruel king was so terrified of the creature that he hid away and begged Hercules to get rid of it. Interesting story. I've forgotten about all the challenges Hercules had to do. Looks like you watch Disney and like doesn't give you any clues. A true story. Right. More earth creatures. We have a Cerastes. We have an Enfield. And then the big one in the middle is an arachne, which we still call it now. Enfield. So although the Enfield was a famous heraldic beast with the body of a lion, the head of a fox, the back legs of a wolf, it had eagle-like talons for forelegs. Enfields often appeared on old emblems or coat of arms, symbolising bravery, cunning, ferocity, and honour attributed to each of the animals that fused to this form, this hybrid creature. Even today, the strange creature is depicted on the logo for Enfield Town Football Club in London and the town of Enfield coats of arms. What's that creature down here? Right. Let's skip to the next chapter. Reminds me of the dragon of the movie Spirited Away. I don't know if you've seen it. It's an interesting anime. Dawn of times, humans have regarded creatures that fly with fascination and fear. Animals that flap and flutter can be quite scary and unpredictable, as it's extremely difficult to catch more than a glimpse of them. Before mobile phones, video cameras, or even binoculars, early explorers and sailors would often report back from their travels with tremendous tales of terrible creatures they had fought off or fled from. In reality, however, the monstrous beasts were just exotic birds or lizards that explorers, scientists and sailors had never seen before. From flying horses and blood-sucking birds to flesh-eating bats and winged rabbits, there are all sorts of weird, wonderful and wind-swept creatures in this chapter. Some, such as the noble hippogriff and the graceful griffin, were relatively harmless, but others, such as the fern, were truly vicious. Watch out too for the rock, probably the biggest bird in folklore. No flying creatures more famous and ferocious than dragons. Depending on the country or the religion the myth is from, dragons vary in shape, size and temperament. Dragons of European folklore, for instance, are often depicted as treacherous, treasure-hoarding beasts that dwell in damp caves and caverns. They snarl, spit fire, and have hundreds of razor-sharp teeth. In most cases, they eat humans and torment villages by stealing people for their supper. In Chinese tales, however, Dragons are primarily kind-hearted spiritual creatures that can control things, such as a person's fortune or the weather. The first 5 mentioned on here are all ones we've heard of before. So, Pegasus, a hippogriff, a griffin, and Stymphalian birds. Stymphalian birds. We all really know about the other 4, so we'll do the bird. In ancient time, a hero called Hercules was set a series of labours by the king, whose name I can't pronounce. This is Hercules' 6th labour. He was asked to drive away an enormous flock of birds from a lake near the town of Stymphalus. This might sound easy, but it was no mean feat. These were no normal birds. They were vicious man-eaters, with beaks capable of piercing metal armour. Hercules had to think long and hard about how to get rid of the annoying birds. Annoying. Screaming and chasing after them just didn't seem to be working. A Greek goddess called Athena was watching Hercules and decided to offer some help. She lent him a pair of extra loud rattles called crotala. Hercules shook the rattles and the birds flew away. Grabbing his bow and arrow, he quickly shot a few of the birds and collected their bodies to prove to the king that he had completed the challenge. Success. Well, sort of. The birds simply flew off to a different island where they could live in peace. The next one just has the rock. Just a big bird capturing an elephant. The rock is one of the largest, most formidable birds in myth. Rocks were big, and so big that their wings could reportedly block out the sun, and so massive they could pick up fishing boats or elephants in their talons. Rumour has it Marco Polo referred to the rock in his writing. It was all for the world like an eagle, but one indeed of enormous size, so big in fact, its wings covered an extent of 30 paces, and its quills were 12 paces long and thick in proportion, and it is so strong that it will seize an elephant at his talons, carry him high in the air, and drop him so that he is smashed to pieces. Having so killed him, the bird swoops down on him and eats him at leisure. So, a little bit more. Thought I'd better stop there. But the next 4 are cockatoos. Manticore. This one. A harpy. And an imputed on all four. So let's do the manticore. Probably the scariest looking creatures in the mythical world. The manticore has a tail of a scorpion, body of a lion, bat-like wings, and an eerie humanoid face. To make matters worse, the creature was adorned with spiky devil-like horns, not one, not two, but 3 sets of razor-sharp teeth. The manticore appears in a lot of folklore tales from different lands. Its origin can possibly be traced back to ancient Persia, where people believe it could shoot poisonous spikes from its tail and produce a roar that had a trumpet-like sound. That's the manticore. Last 2 pages of it. There's 3 dragon-like things. First one's St. George Dragon, and the Quetzalcoatl. Weird, hard to pronounce. And the Beowulf's Dragon. We all know the story of St. George's Dragon. So I'll do the Beowulf's Dragon. Beowulf, love the name. Beowulf is a heroic man from a poem written more than 1,000 years ago. In the final part of this epic poem, Beowulf, now in old age, encounters a fearsome dragon that has begun terrorizing local villagers. The slumbering dragon wakes up when a greedy, rather stupid villager steals a golden cup from the beast's wonderful treasure. Brave Beowulf rushes in to save the day along with his faithful companion, Wiglaf. They beat the dragon senseless, defeating the vile beast, but in a tragic twist of fate, Beowulf ends up fatally injured in the process. At the end of the poem, Beowulf's people mourn his death, recounting how kind and brave their leader truly was. Let's skip to the next one, which I believe is water. Water. To date, humans have explored less than 10% of the Earth's oceans. This incredible statistic means there could be hundreds, if not thousands, of new animals, species out there just waiting to be discovered. There's more. It's all a bit too just facts that you could probably look up. The creatures are a mermaid, a Siphius, and a Aspidoshlone. This big thing. No idea if that's correct. Don't know if that's the correct pronunciation. I'll do the Scythius. Described as having a beak powerful enough to break a ship's hull, this beast could be well based on a creature still in existence today. Cuvier's beaked whale. The whale has an unusual beak-shaped mouth and is capable of diving deeper than any other mammal. The whale can hold its breath for more than 2 hours. Now, before what's going on about the picture in the back, looks like the Kraken. It's because it is the Kraken. I don't know if all of you have seen the movie Pirates of the Caribbean. It's the second one. But the Kraken is like a pet of Captain Davy Jones. I'll read just the first paragraph. The Kraken was said to dwell off the coast of Norway. It was the king of all sea monsters. No other aquatic beast could boast the same tremendous size, stature, strength, or ferocity. The creature was unbelievably colossal, that the sea captains would sometimes mistake it for an island, ordering their crew to land on it. This would quite understandably vex and enrage the monster. In a furious frenzy, it would thrash its tentacles, destroying all in the vicinity. Another 2 paragraphs. The next one is Undine. A Selkie. Oh, Forsigrim. A swamp monster. And an Umibosyu. Probably Orient. Probably like that. 2 pages. Let's go for the Undine, also known as Ondine, was an immortal European water nymph. She was transformed into a mortal human being when she fell in love with a man called Pelamon. After giving birth to his child, Undine's beauty began to fade, and Pelamon's love for her waned. He slowly fell in love with another lady. Undine, on discovering Pelamon laughing and giggling with another woman, cursed him, so he would never ever sleep again. It's a nice way of getting revenge on a cheating. Let's get this next one. It's really big. It has a long paragraph. Let's do these creatures instead. So these are a rainbow serpent, a Melusine, and Ahh I. No idea if that's right at all. And then Scalia. Do the rainbow serpent. Sliding and slithering over Earth's surface, the rainbow serpent was responsible for carving out rivers, shaping lands in the Aboriginal law, Aboriginal, symbolising fertility. This snake is perhaps one of the oldest mythical creatures. Cave paintings of the rainbow serpent can be traced far back as 6,000 years. It is thought that some paintings could be even older, potentially drawn more than 8,000 years ago. Wow. That's a ridiculously long time ago. So if you really think, we're in the 2000s now. That's like before Jesus. Wait. It's like 4,000 years before Jesus. Right, let's skip to the last chapter. We go. Fire. Lovely. Dragon-like creature on the run. In Greek myth, a titan called Prometheus famously stole fire from the gods and gave it to mankind. The Titans were a race of deities that governed before the Olympian gods managed to overthrow them in an epic war. Zeus was extremely angry when he found out Prometheus had stolen from him. He feared mankind would become too powerful with fire in its hands. His punishment, Zeus ordered Hephaestus, the god of blacksmiths and craftsmen, to chain Prometheus to a rock on Mount Cassus, where an eagle tore out and ate his liver. Every night the liver would regenerate, so Prometheus had to live through the pain again and again and again and again and again. So the creatures on this page are a chimera and a Mongolian deathworm. It's really long in the page, so I'll skip this one. This will be here forever. The next page is Ifrit, Gorgon, a Sheriff, and a Scorpion Man. We all know what a Gorgon is. It's oh no. It's a lady that turns you into stone. Begins with an M. I'll think of it later. Let's do the Sheriff. The Sheriff was a bad-tempered beast made of solid rock and molten magma. He lived inside volcanoes and lava pools in the South American country of Chile, and could cause earthquakes, eruptions, and landslides. Like many other dragons in this book, the only way to cheer up a Cheruf was by feeding him with sacrificial offerings, often in the form of beautiful women. So women who were good looking would be sacrificed and be safe then. I like the next one. The Cerberus, three-headed dog. Also known, if you get this correct, I will love you. That's Fluffy. Fluffy. Let's tell you more about our dear friend Fluffy. This three-headed hound guarded the entrance to the underworld, allowing souls to enter but making sure that none could ever leave. Only 2 people have managed to fool the Cerberus. The first story, a talented musician called Obvious lulled the monster to sleep by playing a stringed instrument called a lyre and singing. In the second instance, the hero Hercules, without any weapons, managed to kidnap the monster by wrapping the beast in its giant tail, muscular arms, and choking it into submission. Hercules then paraded the Cerberus around Greece for all his countrymen to see, before eventually returning the hound to the underworld unscathed, but with tinted pride. This marked completion of the last 12 labours Hercules was set by the king, whose name I can't pronounce. These last 4 creatures are going to be the last ones we talk about. So we have a salamander, we have a hellhound, we have a solotl, and a golem. Doesn't look, this one has throwing mode. The one room to rule them all. So, let's go for golem. First reference in Jewish mythology, golems were stone, clay, or sand creatures brought to life by magic. The beast could be animated by inscribing magic words on their foreheads, by writing magic phrases on pieces of paper and placing them in their mouths, sometimes portrayed as a giant lava or magma monsters. Golems couldn't think for themselves and had to obey their master's orders. The most famous story takes place in the Czech city of Prague. The chief rabbi was trying to protect Jewish people from persecution from the Roman emperor. He created a gargantuan golem that would frighten the emperor into submission to put an end to Golem's destruction. The rabbi removed the first letter of the Hebrew word M